Here in Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, we believe the experience is what makes our area the #1 destination to travel for the most amazing cuisine you can find. Join me as we eat our way around the D.C., Maryland, and Virginia area to seek out the best experience from fine dining to street food. Watch me as I experience restaurants, wineries, breweries, cafes, bars, and more. Nova Eats presents The Experience on our TV network.
Hi, I'm Tess Rollins, and I am the Chief Creative Cultivator for Simply Enhanced. And one of the things that I am doing for Asian American Pacific Islander Month is I'm serving on the Asian Festival on Main, which is an event that will be in Fairfax on May 15th from 12 to 6. I serve on the committee, and I'm also serving as their graphic designer for the event. One of the things that we are doing during this month is the Asian community would like to share our various cultures. So, we want people to know who we are and to get to know their neighbors in their community. So for me, I love to share that through design. One of the things that I did as a young Asian child or student was we had a lot of paper crafting and getting creative. Of course, there's always music and art. Music was always a part of our daily life. It was a way for us to either cheer people up or maybe change our day. And it was, something that we were brought up to do, not necessarily to entertain, but maybe just to make somebody's day better. So one of the things that we're looking forward to at the Asian Festival is basically showcasing Asian businesses in our community. Some of them might be food vendors, some of them may be artisans. We are going to have some live music, which is great, and then some traditional or cultural dances will be there. And that's kind of our purpose. Our purpose is just to have a family-friendly event for our neighbors to come and get to know us.
I like that.
That's
Well,
kinda cool.
thank you. Thank you for joining Nova Eats. I have my shirt on today too. I should show that.
That's cool.
Yes, I just got a new shirt. Yes.
I love it.
I'm all about logos with the shirts. Yes. But thank you. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. So, I want to talk fun stuff.
All right,
You
let's
ready?
do it.
Yes.
Rapid fire questions.
Right? So, I want to talk about who the vendors will be and why you all chose those specific vendors to be a part of the event.
Okay, so we have various artisans that are going to be there. And one of the reasons why we want to do that is we love to showcase art. It is an integral part of the Asian culture. It is how some of us just find that calm in our crazy work day, because one of the things that's part of our culture is work hard, and work as hard as you can and finish anything you start. But on the other side of that is we also need something to balance that. So for us, it's usually art and music or artisans. So we have vendors who have, created their art, whether it's paper art or whether it's paintings or, whether it's apparel. We want to be able to share that type of thing with the community and actually just support small businesses.
Yes.
One of the things that I am
that's why I love
very
it.
passionate about is supporting small business. I would much rather pay a little bit more or even just showcase them or partner with a small business than a big box store, because those are the people that are your neighbors, that are part of your community, and those are the people that will listen to you when there might be something special that you need, right? And they may be able to accommodate that for you. That is not necessarily, something that they hold in their store or online store on a regular basis. So for us, it's important to showcase some of those artisans and some of those vendors that will be there. And then of course we got the food.
I know. I'm sorry. Yes, I know. I'm going to visit everyone.
So let me tell you about the food. So we are going to have an amazing assortment. There will be Filipino food. There will be Korean, Thai, Chinese, Japanese. There any culture, Vietnamese.
Yes.
It's going to be, oh my gosh, you're going to love it.
Pass out. I'm
There will
full out
be
from happiness.
Yes, there will be food trucks and there will be tents with food. So you'll be able to. It'll be right there in the heart of Old Town Fairfax.
Yes.
And we're shutting the streets down.
Are you shutting the whole place down?
We're shutting the streets down.
Yes, I'm all
We're
about
gonna
that.
shut down the
'cause
block.
That's a huge area.
Yeah, we're going to shut down the main block there, and for those of you who are familiar with the Old Town area, so we're going to be right near Main Street.
Yeah.
So you're gonna we're going to shut that down, and we'll have plenty of parking around the perimeter. So you'll be able to walk freely with your kids, and
we'll
we're
be
going to
in
have
the
a good
wagon.
time. Well, there you go. Just make sure that they have room in the wagon
Correct.
for all
Instead
of the samples.
Exactly.
Of
They'll
food
be
and
walking.
artisans.
The wagon will be for all the food.
That'll be like little food boxes of samples
Yes.
and like all the little trinkets and stuff that you can get from the merchants, and it's gonna. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so much fun. So one of the places you won't want to miss, main stage. So we're gonna have a main stage and an auxiliary stage, which will be great. Because we're gonna have live music.
Yes.
And we're gonna have a K-pop star. We're gonna have. You're gonna have
like rappers, traditional.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're gonna have. It's gonna be such an assortment of Asian performances. You're gonna love it. The other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have some live performances for some traditional and cultural dances. So there'll be the big lion dances will be cool as well. The kids will love that, and that'll be. That'll be up and down.
I'm excited. It's gonna be super cute.
So that's gonna be a total lineup. And then the other thing we're gonna do is we actually have a cosplay costume contest.
Oh, everybody around here is going to want to participate.
So you can dress up as your favorite cosplay, comic, superhero, anime, whatever you want to do.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
So and I'm not talking just about the kids. I'm talking the adults.
No, I know the
too.
whole adult. Yes, exactly. Yes.
So there is a contest. They'll take people. We'll have there's a time slot where they'll take people up on stage so that we can showcase everybody that's in costume.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out, because I have to wear a committee T-shirt. So that people can find me, but I'm trying to figure out how to squeeze in maybe a little while. I could, maybe there's a short period of time there that I could actually wear a costume.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to figure that out still.
Yeah.
But it's going to be so much fun. It's a free event. The only thing that you would have to purchase is obviously like your food and anything any kind of merchandise or anything you get from the vendors.
Yes.
But other than that, it's open to the public.
And if you do register, what happens?
So when you register, you'll also get more information about not just this event, any other events that they've got going on. Because we plan on throwing this and making this big. We've got 2 huge headliners that are coming in. They'll be the latter part of the day, but national acts are going to be awesome.
Yeah,
You're
and that's what I wanted to make sure was that you let everybody know that this isn't just like a one-time.
Oh, no. This is not a one-time. This is the second annual. We it was supposed to start in 2020, but because of COVID, we postponed it. The first one was last July. And then this year we moved it up a little bit so that it would occur during during AAPI month. And then going forward, I believe that is the plan.
I think
for
that's
us to have
beautiful
it
to
every
actually
May.
use that whole month because it's so many different things that happen now.
Yes.
And I say now Because before I never really heard about many activities that were open to the public to come and participate in.
Yeah, they've had, some of our embassies in Washington, D.C., they would have some ceremonies and things. Obviously, we have Cherry Blossom Festival.
Yeah.
So what happens is we have Cherry Blossom Festival that's like March, April, which kind of leads into Asian American Pacific Islander Month in May. So yes, there are more activities that are getting ready to, kind of just be a regular thing. Because we do have that lead in from Cherry Blossom.
Yeah.
Now we can expand to all the other cultures, not just the Japanese culture from during that Cherry Blossom Festival. In fact, one of the things that I do that I started during the pandemic is, in the first year of the pandemic, we actually had curbside, but one of the things that I do is I host a luncheon, a Filipino luncheon, here actually in Herndon at A Taste of the World. So I'll be doing that again for API month.
Taste of the World?
Yes.
That place is delicious. Sorry.
How did I know that you knew where that place was?
That's why I had to remember it. That place is delicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I do is I work with Chef Liza Israni, and we come up with a Filipino lunch. Yeah. And we host a lunch, and I usually do it twice a year. So I normally do a lunch on sometime during May, and then I do it again in November, which is Philippine Heritage National Philippine Heritage Month. But something different that we're going to do this summer, probably in July, we're still working on the details, is we are actually going to host a boodle fight dinner. So those of you that don't know,
because I was going to say, I have no idea.
I gotta tell you,
yeah,
it's amazing. So this is a traditional dinner that they have in the Philippines. And what they do is they lay out this spread. So to make it very festive looking, they actually take banana leaves and they put it all the way down. You are coming.
I'm coming.
All the way down the table, right? So you've lined the table with banana leaves, and then in the middle of the table is the food. So like a bunch of rice and vegetables, and then different meats and different seafood, and it's huge. It goes all the way down the table. And then basically whatever's in front of you
is what your meal is.
Yeah. So like it's basically a throwdown.
I'm into it. Throwdown. I will be right there.
Yeah. So I will make sure to let you know more about that when we have that nailed down. But these are the things that made me want to help with the Asian Festival in May. It's all of our Asian cultures in one place. Because we're not the same. It's, we are from different countries, or our parents are from different countries, or our grandparents that have come to the United States and, provided us a life. I'm first generation Filipino, provided us a life, outside of our culture, but still continued to teach us about our culture. So for me, participating in on this festival committee,
means
it
so much.
Kind of it promotes the different Asian cultures, and I get to learn too. I get to learn about people and their cultures, and get to meet new friends and make new relationships, and that's what you want to do with your neighbors. You want to do that in your community, and I know that it's hard. I mean, we spent the last couple of years inside. And even before that, a lot of us didn't know, and still probably don't know, who our neighbors are. And I think it's really important for us to do that. I think that when you get to know your neighbors and who those people are immediately around you, not just the people you see at the office that may not even live in your neighborhood, when you get to know the people who are right there, and you get to know more about their upbringing and their culture, I mean, they from here. Yeah. I think we get a better understanding of, and we have a better opportunity of becoming friends. We don't have to be
family.
Yes. Yeah. We don't have to be best of friends, but sometimes we just don't understand. Like, why is that neighbor doing that? Yeah. Or why are you acting like that? Well, it could be cultural. And it could be that they don't know,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
We might have an opportunity to teach them going, hey, this is a proper way to do something. Or this is how I suggest how to do something. But if you're doing it together instead of judging people, I think that that's really important.
Yeah.
So I think that the festival is a good way to just get immersed into the different cultures. We just have so many.
There's so many around here. That's why I really enjoy living in this area, because there are so many people who, we're by an airport. There's so many different cultures right over here. And so when I found out about the festival, I made it a point to be like, we need to really go and like have our children be immersed in it, like us learn from it. We have so many different ranges of like diversity amongst our friends. So this will be super fun to.
I cannot even describe how much fun this is going to be. Think about it. It's just about here in our backyard. We don't have to go into the city.
No.
We don't have to find out when something is, as far as like when the embassy will allow, if there's a limit, because this is an outdoor event.
Yeah.
So, we're going to have a blast. I'm telling you. Music, food. I know, food's the number one thing. But yeah, music, food, culture, vendors. Just seeing what this community does. And, sometimes we're taught just to work hard and not be seen, right? Just get the work done. And sometimes we as Asians, we just kind of, I don't want to say we stay to ourselves, but we do like complete our purpose. I think that this is a great way for us to showcase, what we do and have a good time.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to do that, and people from all over the community will be able to enjoy it from your backyard and traveling from here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So.
People are ready to go out. They're ready to be outside and be among people. But that's another thing too. We're not in a closed, confined space. So this is a great event to start mingling back into the outside world, outside of your house.
Yes, and in a welcoming neighborhood too, because Fairfax is beautiful.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I can't stress enough how we've been able to work. Meaning the committee has been able to work with the city of Fairfax and Old Town Fairfax Business Association, who are helping us host the event. And then just the different businesses that we have. The business community has just pulled together and said, you know what, that's close to our storefront. We'll take care of that section. We've had events before, and you need tents. We've got this stuff. So it's really been great to see everybody kind of pull together instead of having to. We're using what we have, which I love. That is my thing. My thing is, before you have to go and spend more money, use what you have. Use those resources.
Know who your resources
absolutely
are.
Absolutely. But we've. In a very short time, we've been able to put this together, and we are so excited to get that and offer that to you.
I've been seeing it promoted all over the place, and I'm really excited to put it on, our page and have it.
I can't wait.
Well. Yeah.
I can't wait. And I want to see what you dress up in.
I know, right? Let's see. I have a week, okay? Let's see how it goes.
Use what you have. Don't go out and get a bunch of stuff. Use what you have.
We will definitely do that. But
I've got like glitter eyeliner and stuff. I'm sure I'll do.
I know. Oh, I have things. I have things. Trust me. Oh, I have things. It's just a matter of what?
Getting it together, right?
Yes. So tell us one last time where we should go, what day it is, what time it is, and where you can find your information on your social networks.
Absolutely. So it's the Asian Festival on Main. So the website is asianfestivalonmain.com. It will be Sunday in Old Town Fairfax from 12 to 6. And, you can reach out to me at simplyenhanced.com, and I can give you more information if you want to reach out to me directly. If not, like I said, everything is on there. We're on social, again, is at on Instagram, and all of our social media is at Asian Festival on Main.
Yes. And who is emceeing the event?
So,
forgot to mention that.
Miss Elaine Espinoza Keltz, she is going to be our MC, and she was Miss DC 2015. So she's going to be there. She again, oh my gosh, she is a beautiful woman.
Yes.
And she has got a lot of energy. So we're going to have a really good time. And I'm telling you, that main stage and those auxiliary stages, do not miss those performances. You're not gonna want to miss them at all.
Yes. And I'm excited to share with you all what the festival will look like. So stay tuned for our next part of the episode.